game plan, and I'm so excited because today promises to be amazing. We're going to be getting to understand what the 90 days game plan is all about. And a lot of you came here from your friend or from a colleague. So what do you need to do? Very simple. Just go to the comment section and put in your reservation code, the reservation code that granted you access to this meeting. Quickly do that. And then there are also some other rules I would just want to give here. Secondly, this meeting is going to last for 60 minutes. I think maybe they might give some extra 15 minutes for question and answer. So should in case maybe you've timed yourself that, oh, this is when you want to leave, this meeting is going to last for 60 minutes. So ensure you stay till the end of the meeting. So you're part of those that will be selected for the 90 days program, because at the end of this meeting, a selection is going to happen. And anybody here can be a part of the selection process. And that is why I'm really excited about today. I'm excited that today, officially, our organization launched the 90 days game plan. So before I bring in the speaker, right, my mentor that will be talking to us this evening, because I'm not the one that will be explaining what the 90 days game plan is all about. I have my own mentor. I have my own leader. She's someone that has worked with me for some years right now to become the woman I am today. And I also want you to know that my life changed through this organization just because of a program like this, the 90 days program. And I'll just take my time to, in 2 minutes, just to explain how my life changed and how this has affected, because many of you might be asking, oh, what is this 90 days program all about? I know that is the question in your mind. Oh, what is this 90 days program all about? How can it help me? How can it affect my life? But I want you to know that I'm a product of the 90 days game. And this came through mentorship, training, and capacity building of this amazing organization. Now, this was me initially before I saw the program. But because I said yes to this 90 days program, because I said yes to this amazing project, my life changed, and by the grace of God, I was able to start my first company called the Multiple Global, where we do supply of perishables, carrots, cabbage in bags and basket. Because one of the things I really wanted to do from this project was to raise up some funds for myself in order to start up my business and some of my projects. And through this, the mentorship of this amazing platform, and through a 90 days program like this, my life changed forever. And that is why the speaker I'm going to bring in forward very soon, she's the one that mentored me, and she's the one that showed me, the way in this amazing offer. And I cannot wait to bring her up front. And by the grace of God, I've qualified for different international trips, courtesy of this amazing program that you're about to hear from my amazing mentor. And I've traveled to over 7 countries, courtesy of this amazing, opportunity. And I want you to know that your life is about to change. If you believe that after hearing all you're going to hear this evening, your life is about to transform, go to the comment section and type transformation. If you know your life is about to transform, just the way my life transformed through this 90 days game plan, go and type transformation in the comment section. And by the grace of God, I'm living life by design because of the mentorship, because of the training of this amazing opportunity. I've been able to raise, a lot of mentees in different parts of Nigeria and even outside the country, courtesy of this amazing project that we started. And by the grace of God, I was able to gift myself this beautiful car as a birthday present 2020, just because of the mentorship of this amazing organization, amazing opportunity. And that is why this evening, as I said, I'm not going to be the one to be talking to you this evening. I have my own mentor. I have my own leader. She's a woman by excellence. She's one of the person that have raised a lot of diamonds in the 21st century. I'm a product of her mentorship. And that is why it's such a privilege and an honor to have her, grace this meeting. She's a very, very busy person, but she said, no way, Lola, I have to be the one to come up this evening to launch the 90 days project officially. So without wasting time, with all our favorite emojis, just go to the comment section and type, you're welcome, ma, you're welcome, ma, you're welcome, ma. As I make welcome no other person but my own mentor, my own leader, in person of Ambassador Mrs. Aderonke Koshemane. You're very welcome, ma. The floor is yours. Please just
Thank
go
you
to the
very
comment
much.
section and keep welcoming her. All right, the floor is yours now.
Thank you very much, Lola Ogundari. Thank you for that. Okay, please, everybody, just confirm that you can hear me and you can see me. Just if you can hear me, you can see me. Just go to the comments and say I can. I'm extremely excited about today because I know that for a lot of people, this is going to be the beginning of a new dawn. This is going to be the beginning of something big, something extraordinary in their lives. I'm going to be sharing a bit about my story. I'm going to be sharing a lot of things today. And my hope and my prayer is that by the time we're done with today's meeting, people's lives are going to change. My hope and my prayer is that by the time we finish today, a lot of you are going to have a clear sense of direction going into the year 2025. You see, the problem for most people is not that they're not hardworking. The problem is not that they don't know what to do or they. The problem is that the kind of country we find ourselves in, somebody can come in and work extremely hard. And at the end of the day, they have nothing to show for it. Somebody can come in, they put in their best, they grind, they push, and they sincerely do everything they're told to do. And at the end of the day, nothing comes in for it. What were we told? They told us go to school. Somebody should go to the comments and complete it. They told us what? Go to school, read hard, get a good job. Is that not what we're taught? Go to school, read hard, get a good job, and life will be good for you. That's how we were deceived, the deception that we're given. But at the end of the day, a lot of people, they went to school, they read hard. In fact, some of you have first class, some of you have PhD, some of you have masters. But at the end of the day, nothing to show for it. This is a country where somebody will read accounting, and at the end of the day, they are working in a train station. Somebody will read law, and at the end of the day, they are baking cakes. Can somebody tell me why do we have that abnormality in Nigeria? I want your responses. Today's meeting is going to be very, very interactive. I'm going to be asking questions, you're going to be answering, you're going to be speaking. So it's not going to be one of those meetings where somebody is just speaking and then you're all listening. No, everybody's going to be participating in one way or the other. Why do we have that abnormality where it seems like people come into people join, they go to school, read for 4 years, and then at the end of the day, what they studied, Gen Z will say, well, what I ordered versus what I got. What they studied is not the same thing. It's not the same thing as what they are reading. Can somebody go to comments and tell me, why do we have that abnormality? Why? I want our responses. I want our responses in the comment section. I'm not seeing any responses yet. Okay. Someone says they cannot see admin. Please tell them what to do. My video is not showing. Please, someone should spotlight me. They say my video is not showing. Please spotlight me. Admin, just spotlight my video. My video has been on since. So I asked the question, why do we have that abnormality? Okay, someone says our leader has failed. And that person said a failed system. I want more responses, please. Why do we have that anomaly? Why do we have that anomaly? I want our responses, please. Quickly. A failed system. One of the reasons is we have a lack of mentorship. That is a major reason. A lack of mentorship. I went to one of the very good schools in Nigeria, right? Covenant University. And I was mentored by professors, teachers, and all. But guess what? The mentorship I got there did not make me wealthy. The mentorship I got there did not make me rich. The mentorship I got there made me go and get a job. I went to go and get a job. I was working hard. At the end of the day, nothing to show for it. Why? Because the people that were mentoring me were not financially free. The people that were mentoring me were not making their own millions. The people that were mentoring me were employees. So if you are mentored, go to comments and tell me, if you're mentored by an employee and somebody who is collecting salary, is it possible? Is it possible that you can be wealthier than whoever is mentoring you? If you're mentored by somebody who has a 9 to 5, somebody who is waiting for salary, is it possible by any form that you who is being mentored by a 9 to 5 person can eventually grow and become very successful? If you're doing the same thing they taught you, it's not possible. But if you're mentored by somebody who is doing business, if you're mentored by somebody who says, look, oh, I'm doing business. I started making, I made my first million in business, I think in 2017, 2018. That was when I made my first 1 million in business, 2017, 2018. Guess what? If I teach you what to do, if I mentor you, coach you, you follow our example, you follow what we teach you to do, it's only a matter of time. You will begin to make that kind of money. If you're following, go to comments and say, I'm following. So one of the major reasons, everything everybody has said here is correct. Oh, because of this. But one of the major reasons is a lack of mentorship. A lack of mentorship. If there is proper mentorship, if people are being taught, they will know what to do. And that is what we are going to be offering to those who are getting started today. We are going to be showing you how you can make between $500,000 to $3 million in the next 90 days. Today is the launch of it. And we are not telling you, this is not theory. This is not, oh, we hope you make that money. No, we are telling you, and the people who are going to be teaching you today are people who have done it over a period of time. In fact, for some people, if you make 500K in a month, in fact, that month was a terrible month. For some people, I'm going to be showing you today, if they make 500K in a month, that month was extremely terrible. It means that they did not do well. In fact, they'll be sanctioned. If anything happens, God forbid, and I make and I make 500K in a month, my mentor will call me and say, Ronke, you need to go for deliverance because this is not you. So you're going to be taught today by people who have gone the road. They have worked hard. They have made the difference. And they're going to be showing you this is what we did. And if you do the same thing you're being taught, you're going to have that. And the next speaker who is going to speak right now, and after me, somebody else is going to come. And from all of us today, you're going to learn so many things. For some of you are going to be learning, unlearning, and relearning. If you're ready for the next step, go to the comments and say, I am ready. Quickly. Go to the comments and say, I am ready. I can't see your responses. Mentorship. That is the key thing I wanted to show you today. Mentorship. Mentorship is the difference. When I wasn't being mentored, I was earning a meager 60,000 naira salary. But when I started being mentored, I started growing. I'm going to share a bit of my story. Mentorship. And that is what differentiates those who have nothing from those who have something. Like I've been introduced earlier, I'm an international business consultant. I'm an Amazon ambassador. I'm also an ambassador for peace, and a global ambassador in empowered consumerism. And all this happened because I was mentored. 3 major things I'm going to do today. Number 1, I'm going to be showing you the power of mentorship. Number 2, I'm going to be showing you how you can earn between $500,000 to $3 million in the next 90 days. And number 3, I'm going to be selecting some partners. By the end of this meeting, we cannot work with everybody. We're going to be selecting at least 40 partners who we are going to be coaching over the next 90 days. And for those who are selected, it's going to be the beginning of something new for you. How do you know that I have the right to make that selection? How do you know that if I mentor you, if we work with you, with the other leaders, you're going to achieve that? Why? Because 8 years of journey in this industry, I've mentored over 10,000 partners and counting. I've raised over 30 millionaires, and I have hundreds who are making 3, 4, 5, 6, 700K monthly, and all of that. My team has over 50 offices across Nigeria, and I've raised over 200 public speaking experts. So you know that you're speaking to the right person. Now, as a group, we have 4 major goals. Please, if at any point you cannot hear me, network throws you out or not, please make sure you come back. As a group, we have 4 major goals. What are the goals? The first one is what? Philanthropy. The second is what? Wealth creation. The third is health freedom. Because we believe that if you have all the money in the world and sickness comes and takes you away, it's not a fulfilling life. Some people work hard, they get to the peak of their career, and then one sickness makes them broke. One sickness takes them out. Their next of kin will begin to reap what you have sowed. So we believe in health freedom. And finally, nation building. We believe that you're not supposed to go and start asking, oh, please, what will our president do? What will my governor do? No. We believe that if we are empowered enough, we can change this country. Imagine if, okay, well, how many of us, a lot of us are in this meeting. Imagine if half of us, in the next 1 year, the next 2 years, we are making $1 million monthly. Guess what? You can go to your states. I'm from Kwara State. Imagine 15 of us go to Kwara State and say, you know what? Let us build a borehole. Let us build hospitals. That is where we are going. Our vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. That is our mission, and that is where we are going to. And we've already started achieving little by little. So you are in the right place. Are we following? Concerning our philanthropy, we fed 100 families in 2018. 2019, we fed 5,000 families. I'm going to show you evidence of that for those who want proof. Okay, 2020, we fed 50,000 families. In the midst of COVID, when people were losing their jobs, losing their salaries, we fed 50,000 families. And then we said, you know what? Let us go bigger, but this time let us stretch it. And our goal, we started in 2021, it's going to end this year, is to feed 1 million families across the nation. I'm going to be showing you some videos. We give healthcare to people. We pay children's school fees. So if you're here and you are selfish, you don't like to help people, you don't like to give to the poor, please just leave this meeting, because this our program is not for people like you. Of potential beneficiaries. Our program is not for people like you. So I'm going to be showing a video right now. I don't know. I think the video is already fantastic. I'm going to be showing a video right now that explains some of the things that we have done, families that we have fed, and all of that. Let me play the video for us. Just watch it. This is by NTA. So you can understand where we are going to. Watch it, please. Please, are we hearing the audio? I need to make sure you're hearing the audio. If you're hearing, go to the comments and say, I'm hearing.
We can't hear the audio.
Go to the comments and say, I'm hearing.
We can't hear the audio.
Quickly. Were you hearing the audio? Please, I need responses. Admin, please. Were you hearing the audio? Not my voice, the audio. No. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to...
Hear the audio.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to share the audio again because it's extremely important that you hear that audio. I'm going to share the audio again so you can understand our vision and where we are going to. Okay, let's go.
Of potential beneficiaries in their thousands would not deter a resolute 64-year-old Babasani to receive from the abundance provided by Century 21 Freedom Group. Like him, many are thankful as they return home with food, toiletries, personal protective gear, and others.
I feel happy. I thank government to try for us.
Very, very much. It will help me to support me and my children because I'm a widow.
We're trying to feed 50,000 families across the 36 states and the FCT. And we believe that life is not just about what you can get. Life is more about what you can give. So the project is to make the Christmas a lot better for people.
It's about mentorship. We're mentoring you from the word go. We guarantee that 2 to 4 years, the ordinary Nigerian is usually transformed to the extraordinary Nigerian. Where you see the fellow that does not earn more than 20,000 a month, we suddenly begin to earn over ₦1 million a day. It is so possible.
So we make money and we just know that it is more blessed to give than to receive. So it's not just about making money, but also helping the societies.
Elsewhere in the nation's capital, the exercise held smoothly in full swing, and the arrowheads ensured it complied to COVID-19 regulations.
I'm going to just stop the video now, just so we can move on to the next phase. This is the kind of thing we're doing. Just last year, because we do it every year, sometimes twice in a year, 3 times in a year, 4 times in a year. Just last year, December, what did we do? We hosted something called Feed the Family Project. We have so many pictures. I said, let me just share the one where I was in. Feed the Family Project in Abuja, good, because that's our headquarters in Abuja. What did we do? We got bags of rice and we gave to thousands of people. Christian, Muslim, jihad, all sorts of people. Children even came. I love this picture because some children came from an orphanage and they all got something. That is the kind of project that you're about to be a part of, where we help people. We also don't just help people with food, rice, and no, fuel palliative. There's something we do. Some of you may have been beneficiaries. When they increased the price of fuel, we realized that, oh, Nigerians were suffering. Nigerians were going through a lot. So what did we do? We went to different fuel stations and we started giving people fuel. We started giving people fuel. We started helping people, keke drivers, Uber drivers, not everybody, across the 36 states of Nigeria. That is the kind of program that you're in. Because we believe that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And we're covered by so many things. But how are we able to do all these things? Number 2 is what? Wealth creation. And that is our second goal. We have over 420 members that have bought cars. We have over 1,700 making over $1 million. We have so many members. And that is how some of you are saying, how are you able to feed people? How are you able to feed thousands? How are you able to give fuel? How are you able to? It is because we have wealth creation. And the wealth creation is the part I'm going to focus on today. The wealth creation. A lot of you, by this time next year, there's going to be a difference between your finances, how it is now, and how it's going to be in the next 1 year. We have members that have traveled due to the wealth creation to different parts of the world. These are some of our members in Zanzibar, some of our members in Egypt. It's one of my favorite pictures. If you look at this picture very well, you're going to see me there in the middle. You will see the old, you will see the young, you will see the middle age, you will see Christians, you will see Muslims. Some of them are even retirees. I want you to go to the comments and say, what does that tell you about this business? What does that tell you about our business? I need your responses quickly in the comment section. All sorts of people here. A lot of the people in this picture, many of them did not have international passports when they joined us. They did not have passports. But because of the business, they were able to make money, travel, and all, and their lives began to change. What does that tell you? There's unity. It means that you listening to the sound of my voice, all you have to do is come in, join the 90 days game plan, run with us. And before you know it, your life will begin to change. Are we following? Fantastic. Members in Mauritius, this was me with some of our members that traveled. Nairobi, a lot of things have happened. But it's not about me today, it's about you. What do you want this year, 2025? That's the question I have for you. If you've not been writing, now is a good time to write. What do you see? What do you envision in the year? I'm going to be showing you 7 things that you need to do as we are in a new year. And for those who do these 7 things, you're going to see a difference. 7 major things you're going to do. The first thing is what? Analyze your 2024 targets. You see, the first step to solving a problem is by realizing that there's a problem in the first place. How was 2024 for you? What did you do? What did you achieve? Your goals you set for yourself in 2024, did you achieve those goals? Your targets, did you achieve them? If you did not achieve them, you need to do something different. They say insanity is doing the same thing and expecting what? A different result. So analyze those targets. That's the first thing you need to do. Number 2 is what? How much did you earn? Oh my goodness. How many of you print your statements every year? One assignment I'm going to give to everybody listening to the sound of my voice, go and print your statements. Yes. You can either print it via your mobile app, your most active account, or you can go to the bank and print your statement for 2024. When you go through your statement, 3 things will shock you. Number 1, the inflow. The amount of money that came into your account 2024. You say, what? Is it me that earned this money? The second thing that will shock you is what? The outflow, the money that left. For most people, if 5 million entered your account last year, 5 million came out. For some people, more even left than even came in. That's the second thing that will shock you. The thing that will shock you is the debit, the amount of debits. When you see the account said, I'd rather you print it out physically. When you see the number of pages, you say, what am I spending money on? Guess what? When you begin to look at all the debit, what you are spending money on, you'll be shocked. Print your statements. What will that do? That will help you in this 2025. 2025 is still new. Yes, we've passed, we've gone into the year a bit, but it is still new. Third question is, please, I hope you are writing these things down, because most people who are mentoring you, they don't teach you how to be better. How much did you save? How much did you invest? Don't answer it in the comment section. No, this is a decision between you and yourself. 2024, how much did you save? How much did you invest? Did you save up to 10%? Financial experts say whatever you earn, you should save at least 10%. The Holy Book says that a fool squanders everything he earns. 2025 must be different for you. Number 4, did you make any extra income outside your salary, outside your business? Some of you, as I'm asking these questions, you are upset, you are sad, because you know the answers are not favorable for you. But don't worry, the solution is here tonight. Did you make an extra income outside of your salary or your business, or the same income you started with? And guess what? You have entered 2025. The same money you were making in 2024, you are making it again. And you're hoping for a change. Oh, this is my year of breakthrough, my year of this, my year of that. What are you doing? Faith without works is dead. Number 5, did your relationship with God improve? God makes things easier. The way this world is, if you're doing things without God, you're already losing 1-0. He makes things easier. He makes things smoother. He makes life better. Did your relationship with God improve? Trying to do things by yourself, they say by your strength shall no man prevail. What of your relationship with other people? Did you make new friends? I know there are some people that are joining us from other parts of the world. But for us in Nigeria, there's something they call that says your network is your net worth. Oh my goodness. Your children's future connection is the friends you are making today. How is your relationship? Some of you, any small thing, you cut people off. End of the year, you are cutting, you have a scissors, cutting people off. You are cutting off your children's connections. The reason why some of you, your children will go to NDA or travel abroad or whatever is based on the friends you are making today. And in this project, you're going to make a lot of fantastic friends, especially during the 90 days game plan. Number 6, mention 2 ways you can reduce your expenses in 2025. This is a personal race. What are 2 ways you can reduce your expenses this 2025? What are 2 things you can do that will ensure that your expenses reduce? If you keep on spending money the way you had last year, you will get the same results. That's number 6. If you're learning, go to comments and say, I am getting value. Quickly, I want to see your responses. If you're learning, go to comments and say, I am getting value. Fantastic, fantastic. And then number 7. This number 7 is one of the most important. Not the one of the most important. Number 7 is find a viable source of income. Find a viable source of income. Let me tell you the truth. Let me take off the video so you can hear me. If you do number 1 to number 6, that's fine. It's okay. But if you don't find a viable income source, if you don't find another source of income, what will happen is that you will struggle and struggle and struggle. And at the end of the day, you will not have, ends will not meet. Because even if you cut down, there are 2 ways to go forward financially, 2 major ways. And I learned it from my mentors. One way is to do what? Cut down on your what? Your expenses. That's the first way. Cut down on your expenses. And then the second way is to what? Increase your income. If you cut down on your expenses as much as you want, but your income doesn't increase, you have a little comfort, but you will still struggle eventually. Why? Because your needs and all of that, your projections will still come and meet the income that you're earning. However, if you're able to increase your income, if you're able to get to a point where the income you're earning currently increases, for example, if you're earning 500,000 naira in your place of work, well, let me even reduce it for somebody to say, that's too much. Okay, let's say somebody's earning 200K in their place of work, and the 200K you are struggling. Even if you reduce your expenses, you must get to a point where you're earning at least 500K or 400K and extra source of income. If not, you will still struggle. Please, do we understand this? I don't want to slide to distractors. That's why I move this. If you understand, go to comments and say, I will increase my income quickly. If you understand, go to comments and say, I will increase. Oh, I'm not seeing our responses. Go to the comments and say, I will increase my income. 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 Fantastic, fantastic. That is it. Because if you're not increasing your income, like I said, you're going to struggle. So the number 7 is find a viable income source. Now, there are many ways to make money. There are 1,000,001 ways to make money. But I'm going to be sharing with us one model which has worked for hundreds of people and is the reason why we're able to buy cars and do all the things that we did. That particular model. And like I said, at the end of this meeting, I'm going to be selecting some partners who say, I am ready to go. I am ready to grind. I am ready to be part of this. These are the people we're going to be selecting. But it's not for everybody. When we're done with this meeting, I'm going to be selecting just 40 partners that say, I am ready to get started. I am ready to run. I want to change my income. I want to help as many people as possible. These are the people that I'm going to be selecting. I'm not seeing your rest. Please don't come for this meeting and just keep quiet. I need more responses. Say, I am ready to change my income. I'm not getting enough responses. I am ready to change my income. Because right now I'm going to be showing us the practical ways. But before I do that, I'm going to be sharing my story with you. Because some of you say, who is this person? Why is she so passionate? Why is she teaching us about finances? Why is she doing this? I'm going to be sharing a bit of my story with you. So you know exactly why I'm so passionate about this and how I was able to move from a woman who was earning salaries, struggling, barely making ends meet, to somebody who is now not just paying salaries, but helping people, doing well, and all of that. How was I able to do it? Some years ago, I came to Abuja looking for greener pasture. I did not come, I came to look for money. Because when I asked them, why don't we have money? What's happening? They tell us, oh, all the money is in Abuja. I said, why are we struggling? Why are we struggling? Today there's food, tomorrow there's no food. Today, why are we struggling? They said the money is in Abuja. So I told myself that when I get older, this Abuja, I'm coming to it. So I came to Abuja for my youth service about a couple of years ago, 10 years ago. to search for greener pastures. But at the end of the day, nothing. My plan, I used to work very, very hard. I was not the ordinary cop. I used to work extremely hard. But at the end of the day, nothing. I wasn't able to make any extra money. I was struggling. So I developed plan B. I said, let me go and get a job. Go and work for a period of time and life will be good. Then I went and got a job. The highest paying job I saw was about 70,000 naira, 73 thereabouts. But it wasn't funny for me. Why? Because by the time I collect that 73,000 naira salary, by the time I'm the firstborn, if you are the firstborn, go to government and let me know. By the time I send money to my parents, I send money to my younger ones, I feed, transportation, I'll be broke. And then I started the rat race. For some of you, as salary is coming, you're not excited. Why? Because once salary comes, by the time you finish paying all your bills, you are broke again. That was my story. But I kept on looking for what to do. I kept on working hard. I did not resign because they told me, don't worry, one day they will promote you. One day things will get better. And I came to work one day. What happened? They slashed my salary. Me that I was hoping that things will get better. Me that I was hoping that they will promote me. They slashed my salary. And when I complained, what did I do? Why did you slash my salary? They told me things are hard in the country. That's why they had to slash my salary. And in my mind, I said, are things not hard for me? But on that day, I realized that hope is not a strategy. Please go to the comments and type, hope is not a strategy. Go to the comments and type it. Because up until that point, I was hoping. Some of you, what is your plan for 2025? Your plan is what? Hope. You are hoping. No, that's not a solution. I stopped hoping. I started looking for something to do. And a friend of mine invited me to see this project. The same way you were invited to see this project. I came in, I keyed in, I wrote the project for a while, and I started doing well. 3 months into the project, I was able to raise 594,000 naira. At this point, I decided I would never work for anybody again. I said, if I can make 594,000 in 3 months, in a 3-month time frame, imagine when I go full-time. And I decided I will never work for anybody again. 9 years later, I have not worked for anybody. Instead, I'm paying salaries. But I want you to do something. I want you to look at the picture on the screen very well. Look at I call that lady a young girl. That was me some years ago. And then look at the video, the camera of the person speaking to you. Please tell me, you go to the comments and tell me, does it look like the same person? Do we look like the same person? For the women in the house, my face, no foundation, no powder, just a little lippy and eyelashes. No foundation, no powder. I don't need all those things. Because answer me, do I look like the same person? No, I look like a totally different person. Poverty is a bastard. Poverty and all the siblings together. Because this was how I was looking before this project came and changed me. And I ran it for a period of time. 90 days, I was able to raise 594,000 naira. Guess what? 90 days can change your life. 90 days can do a lot for you. 90 days can move you from where you are now to where you want to be. And guess what? After that, I said, okay, let me go and back on another purchase, another race. Let me run another 90 days, another 90 days. Guess what happened to me? I was able to buy my car. You can see the car on the left was the first car I bought in this business. You can see I was still looking very young then. Used the car for a period of time. What did I do? I gave the car as a seed to a member of my church. The kind of church I go to, family worship, our pastor is always telling us, give. So I woke up one day and I gave the car to a member of my church. What to make a young lady give out a car? I didn't say I gave it to my brother or my sister. I gave it to somebody, just a member that I wasn't related to. Why? 2 things. I knew that the God that gave me this car could give me any car I want. But I knew that the business I was doing, if I keep on running this 90 days game plan, if I keep on doing this business, it can give me any car I want. Guess what? 6 weeks after giving out that car, the one on the left, the red car, I was able to buy my second car from the business. If you're here, you have a good heart, you want to give to people, you want to help people, this platform can actually help you do that. And then I started getting awards. For some of you, no matter how hard you work, nobody will celebrate you. You work too hard, your boss is threatening because you are threatening his or her job. Some of you have worked in an office for 10 years, 15 years. Nobody has awarded you. Nobody has celebrated you. But here, you work hard, you are celebrated. You work hard, they tell you well done. And you are giving global recognitions. And then I started traveling. Hello, I love to travel. Even when I was broke, I knew that I was destined for enjoyment. I love to go on vacations and all. But then I did not have money. Where will I see money to travel as many times as I can? But I came to this business and the money started coming in. Guess what? The picture you see on the left was in Seychelles. Beautiful resort in Seychelles, Constant Ephilia. The one you see on the right is what? In Maldives, when I'm done in the next some minutes time, one of our leaders, this lady on the picture was going to speak to you as well. Guess what? From somebody who was working, and these pictures were taken on Monday morning. Oh, you don't understand. On a Monday morning, when people are doing reports. Why? Because I decided to change my life. I decided to run the business. I decided to engage in game plan. 90 days, 90 days, 90 days. And guess what? Things changed for me. I was able to fly business class. Imagine, from somebody who was earning 60,000 naira salary. I was earning 70, they slashed to 60,000 naira. Can you imagine? Guess what? Life began to change. On my 30th birthday, I was able to stay in first 7-star hotel in the world, Burj Arab, because of this business. Oh my goodness. For the people I'm going to select this evening, your story is going to change like this. And I've been able to mentor a lot of people. That's why I said, after this meeting, I'm going to be selecting some of you who we are going to mentor and coach, 40 from this meeting. Some of you are watching from Zoom. Some of you are watching from YouTube. Some of you are watching from Facebook, from different platforms. We're going to choose at least 40 people we're going to coach. So in the next 60 days, in the next 90 days, in the next 6 months, your life will begin to change. Courtesy of this. And I was able to buy my dream car. I had dreamt of this car for many years. But I knew that even if I saved my salary for 10 years, 6 years, I wouldn't have been able to buy this car. How many 60,000 naira can give you this kind of car? How many? Some of you, the dreams that you have, the income you're earning cannot fund your dreams. The income cannot fund your dreams. So what do? You need to up your income. How do you do it? By joining this business today and have offices in different parts of Abuja and other parts. What did I do? What a lot of us you see in the pictures that are beneficiaries that we're celebrating today, what did they do? Just one thing. They found a viable income source. They keyed in and they run it for a period of time. Nothing less than 90 days. You see this 90 days game plan we're launching today. If you come into the business today, you begin to run it with us over the next 90 days. Oh my goodness, your income is going to skyrocket because it's a time frame. What is that viable income source? Please, at this point, if you're not making up to ₦1 million monthly, you have no business leaving this meeting until we are done. Why? Because you never know where your breakthrough is going to come from. And what happened? How do you join this viable income source? Somebody go to comments and say, if you're ready, go to comments and say, I want to get started. How do you get started? How do you join the viable income source? How were we able to do it? For those under the sound of my voice, you can join it with as little as 69,990. As little as 69,990, you can actually get this viable income source. We have other bigger packages, but you don't have to, you can start small and then you can begin to grow later on. There are other people that can say, you know what, I want to start with more. We have bigger packages like that. But with as little as 69,990, you can actually get started and you can start your journey to freedom. And then in the next 90 days, you follow our plan. You follow the 90 days game plan properly. You will make nothing less than 500K to 3 million naira within that 90-day time frame. Are you ready? Once you pay this, make the payment of 69,990, what's going to happen for you? If you've not been listening, if you are lying down somewhere, now is the time to sit up because we're talking money now. Sit up. Sit up. Guess what? After you make this payment, you're going to get things you're going to use. We have toothpaste, we have supplements, we have coffee, we have things you're going to use for yourself. Instead of going to go and start buying toothpaste, they are not paying you. Some of you have used a particular toothpaste for the past 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. How much have they paid you for your loyalty? Nothing. Some of you have used a particular beverage for 10, 15 years, 2 years, 3 years. How much have they paid you? Nothing. And then these products are going to help you stay healthy. We also have the gadgets you can put on your phones, your devices, and all that. I'm going to show you something because this one is practical. If you look at this, my phones, okay, you will see, let me just use one so you can look at it very well. Look here. Can we see this? It is called energy diffuser. Energy diffuser. What does it do? It protects me from what? Radiation. Protects me against what? Radiation. Those things, they are emitting what? Radiation. For some of you, you are a man, you keep your phone in your pocket. It's affecting that lower region. If you are here, you put your phone under your bed, under your pillow, and you sleep. That's why you wake up, you have headache. So how do you solve all those things? Guess what? By using products that are going to help you. But this is just the product side. We're going to talk about the business side of it. We also have this. We also have this bracelet. If you look at my hand, what I'm wearing, this is not fashion. I want to show you because for some people, the kind of lifestyle you have, Health-wise, it's not good. If you look at my hand here, this is not for fashion. This is a bracelet. What is it doing? It is protecting me against radiation. Because I don't want to finish making money and then next of kin will come and reap where I have sown. Radiation. So it depends on the package that you start with. You may get that in your pack. So how does the money come in? So there are different ways, like I said. How does the money come in? How will you make money these 90 days? Very simple. The people that we partner with, they are expected to do. You are expected to be their connector. This next 90 days, you are going to be their connector, connecting people to them. That's how it works. Guess what? We connect people every day to things, but we don't get paid. I don't know how to connect people. Or how will I connect people? I'm going to teach you. We connect people every day to things, but we don't get paid for it. We don't get paid for it. Somebody says, okay, I'm okay. I love your wig. It's beautiful. Oh, I love your earring. I love your this. Where did you buy it from? I'll say, oh, go to Banex Plaza. Go and meet Choma. Go and buy it. The person will go to Banex. You will buy. Choma will not give me anything for service. Some of you for the men, you say, where did you get your jersey? Your jersey is lovely. Where did you buy your car? You say, oh, I bought my car from Farouk. Your friend will go to Farouk. Guess what? Buy the car, Farouk will not pay you. All of us here, we are always connecting people. Does your child school? They speak good English. Oh, go to that school. We connect people to things every day, but we don't get paid for doing so. That is an error. Everybody is a connector. Everybody is a connector. So how does it work? The money can come in 6 different ways, but because of time, I'm going to be wrapping up in the next few minutes. Because of time, I'm going to talk about just 6 ways to earn. Sorry, I'm going to talk about 2 ways. We have 6 ways. I'm going to share just 2 ways because of time. The first way is what we call direct connectors bonus. You know why I like this direct bonus? Because it can come at any time. Let me ask you a question. How many times do people make money every month for salary earners? How many times do they make money every month? Go to comments and tell me quickly. How many times? How many times? How many times? Thank you. Once. They make money once. Now, how many times do we spend money every day? I want your responses. How many times do we spend money every day? How many times do we spend money in a month? In a month, even if you don't spend money, you spend money, somebody says every second, unaccountable, several times. Once you wake up and you go outside, they're asking you savings or current. Once you go outside, savings or current, they're asking you, do you want to use POS or transfer? Where's your ATM? You've not even done anything. So if we spend money every day, how can somebody convince you that you should make money just once a month? That is the scam. How can you spend money every day, yet they tell you to make money once a month? It doesn't make any sense. But through this direct connectors bonus, for anybody you connect, either you connect them through any of our platforms I'm going to show you, you can earn between 20,000 to 200,000 per person. Oh my goodness. You can earn between 20,000 to 200,000 per person. That is the power of this system. Guess what? Problems don't wait for end of the month. No. Problems can come at any time. So you cannot wait for salary coming end of the month. So through this bonus, if there's a problem, your child says, Mommy, I need 100K for something. They are doing excursion in my school. You run the business these 90 days. You get 100K, you send to your child. You're not waiting for month end. Your grandmother calls you and say, please, I just swallowed trouble in the village. They are rushing me to, I need 300K. What do? You run the 90 days game plan. You generate the money. You send it to them. You don't have to wait for end of the month. That's the direct connectors bonus. That's why I love this one. But then somebody may ask, because when I came, I asked this question. I said, okay, how do I connect to people easily without convincing, without marketing, and without selling products? Very important. I asked the question. Say, look, I've done something like this before, but I did not do it. So how do I connect? I don't want to go and start telling people I'm marketing up and down. No. Someone say, but you are speaking well because I've made money. My mouth has opened. When I started, I wasn't doing this. I was inviting until I grew. So how do you convince, how do you get people started without convincing them, without marketing, without selling products? How? Very simple. Use the system. Use the system. System means save yourself what? Stress, time, energy, and money. Our system is so successful that the system was able to take 140 Nigerians on a trip out of the country. 140 Nigerians. That is how successful the system is. They were able to take 140 Nigerians on a trip out of the country. That is how successful the system is. Do we understand that? You know what it means for a country to give 140 Nigerians visa? They are not afraid that they are going to run away. They are not afraid that they are going to japa because they know that they are economically stable. So they are not running away to another country. They are going to come back. That is how. So when you come, don't say, let me do it my own way. No, use our way. It's only this 90 days game plan. How were these 140 people able to grow? That's me on the extreme left side. How were these 140 people able to run the business to the point where they travel and all that? They use the system. So I wrap up, I'm going to show you 5 different ways you can connect people to this platform without you going to go and start convincing, marketing, and all that. And for those who get the system and apply it, you're going to begin to grow your business. If you're learning something, go to comments and say, I am learning quickly. If you're, from time to time, I'm going to remove the slide because I want to see you. I want to hear you. If you're learning, go to the comments and say, I am learning. I am learning. Fantastic, fantastic. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my... I am learning. Fantastic. The first way to connect... Okay, give me a second, please. First way to connect is what we call our direct connectors bonus. Direct connectors bonus is for anybody who wants to join your business. All you have to do is send them a simple text message. You're not calling, you're not convincing, you're just sending them a simple text message. And I'm going to show what the message looks like. Hello, Tunde. Hello, Bola. Hello, Kemi. They're running a campaign where they're showing people how to make money for their businesses, make money for their projects, and succeed in 2025. What do you do? As soon as you send that particular text message, it can be to your friend, it can be to your family member, or those who are around you. As soon as you simply send that text message, sorry, I'm still trying to get it out. As soon as you send that simple text message, you're going to give us their names, you're going to give us their numbers, and then we're going to call them and invite them for a meeting like this. The same way it makes sense to you, it's also going to make sense to them. Let me bring it out. Fantastic. This is simple SMS. If you can send a text message, you can actually grow in our business. If you can send a text message, you can actually succeed. Once you're done sending these texts, you give us their names, you give us their numbers, and we are going to connect them to the system. The same way it makes sense to you, you're here, is going to make sense to them. Very simple system. Sending text messages. That is the power of our system. That's for those that say, please, I don't want to talk to anybody. What do I do? How do I grow? Send SMS. The second thing is office meetings. I'm speaking to you right now from one of our offices. So what are you going to do? We have offices in different parts of Nigeria. Your own is just to invite to any of the offices. You're not convincing, you're not marketing, you're just inviting. You're not paying for rent, you're not paying for staff, you're just inviting. And as you invite, people are going to join you. Okay, we have a hall for meetings, a hall for business. I think I'm seeing like 2 people there in the hall who are also watching this. Okay, so you can invite to any of our meetings and you begin to grow. Office meetings. Guess what? The third way is what? Social media. For those that say, Madam Ronke, I don't know anybody. As I am like this, I don't have friends. I don't know what, I don't have friends. But something tells me I can succeed in this platform. What do you do if you're in that case? In that case, you're going to use our social media. For the people that are going to join us this evening, we're going to add you to our social media platforms. We're going to show you how to connect to people that you don't even know via social media. Guess what? Research says that every day, 190 million Nigerians are online, either Facebook, TikTok, or wherever platform they're on. 190 million Nigerians are on social media every day. Imagine if you can get in touch with not 0.5%, not even everybody. Imagine if we're able to teach you how to pitch to just 0.5%, even 1% of it, you will actually grow your team. So whether you say, I don't really know anybody, how will I connect them? That is not the issue. We have flyers. For you say, I went to church, I went to the mosque, I went to the market, I saw people, I don't know what to tell them. What do I tell them? Our flyers can do that for you. We have business launches. How does it work? You can invite us to, the 40 people who are joining the business today, as you're joining the business, what are we going to do? We are going to create a flyer. These are just examples of some flyers. We're going to create a flyer for you. with your name, your picture, everything. Create it free of charge. And what do? You're going to invite people. Either you invite to our offices, you can say, okay, Ambassador, can you come to my house? We can come. Can you come to my church? We can come. Can you come to my office? Society meeting everywhere on your behalf. Imagine you have an office and there are 50, out of the 50, you have 10 that join. All of them are going to fall under you, but you just need 2 connections. The business launch is so powerful because our goal is that until you have started making money, we won't allow you to go and start speaking to anybody. Now, the second way to earn is the what? Matching bonus. The matching bonus says this is you once you get started, you have your left side and your right hand side. Let's say you from your phone, and how do you connect? Let's say you connect Amen, Tunde, whatever friends that you have. Once I learned this thing, I knew that I can never be poor. I'm going to teach you something. Are you aware that from your phone, go to the comments and tell me how many contacts you have on your phone quickly? How many contacts do you have on your phone? Go to the comments and tell me quickly. Quick responses. How many contacts do you have on your phone? Someone says 2,000. Wow. Someone says 200, 150. Some of you have a lot. Some of you have more than me when I started. Are you aware that that's your phone? That's your phone that you have those contacts. For every contact you have in your phone, if you have 1,000 contacts in your phone, you don't have 1,000 contacts. You have 1,000 phones in your phone. I'm going to say that again. If you have 1,000 contacts in your phone, what you have is not 1,000 contacts. What you have is 1,000 phones in that phone. If you understand, go to comments and say I understand. Why? Because for every contact you have in that phone, that contact has 200 contacts, 1,000 contacts, 400 contacts, 1,000 contacts. That is why you send a broadcast. I can be here, I can send a broadcast to my 1,000 contacts. Guess what? Before you know it, that message has gotten to Taraba, it has gotten to Zamfara, it has gotten to South Africa, everywhere. Why? Because this phone has 1,000 phones in it. So you may be asking, okay, how do I connect to people? What do I need to do? Do I connect to 2 people? How do I connect to 10? What do I need to do? From that little phone you have, we are going to show you how you can connect and make millions from that small phone. So please, as I'm speaking to you, hold your phone very well, because that phone is what helped me resign from my job, buy cars for myself, and travel to different places. From that, your phone, you can have a network of people. Why? Because you connected Ahmed. Ahmed has 1,000 phones in his phone. Tunde has 1,000 phones in her phone. Uju has. You are there. You only did 2 connections. Guess what? You are running. But because of the 90 days game plan, the goal is from those 500 contacts you have, from those 1,000 contacts you have, from those 2,000, from those 200 contacts, the goal is to connect 60, just 60 in the next 90 days. Why is that? The 60 you would have done in 6 months or 1 year, the goal is to do that 60 in 90 days. Why? So that you can raise at least 1.5 million naira. If you connect 60 people from your phone, you're not going to make 500K. 500K is less. You won't make 500K. If you run the 90 days game plan and you're able to connect 60 people from your phone and they pay and they join, you're going to make at least 1.5 million naira. It means that some of you can start with an account balance of just 70K, just 50K, just 100, just 300, whatever it is. And by the time you end the 90 days game plan, you finish it successfully, you have 1.5 million naira in your account. Standard. Then for those of you that say, no, I am a VIP, I want to make more money, you can say, instead of starting with that 69,090, you can start with a higher package. Do you understand? We have the 190K package, we have the 330K package. Like my good friend here, Barista Peter, he started with the higher package, 7 accounts package. He said, no, I don't want to start with 1, I don't want to start with 3. Because the more packages you start with, the more money you make. He started with the higher package. And guess what? He used to work for the government, grew to the rank of assistant director. But because of this business, what he was making in a month, it got to a point where he was able to make times 10 of that. His salary as an assistant director was about 140,000 naira. But guess what? From the business, he became a monthly billionaire. He was able to grow and travel on a lot of international vacations. He said all these years for working for the government, they only took him to one place. But guess what? Through this business, he has gone on numerous vacations, traveled out of the country. There was even a vacation he went on the plane. His birthday, they celebrated his birthday on our way to, I think it was Dubai or so. Because of this program. Guess what? He bought this lovely car for himself, Lexus, from this business. And that is me, by God's grace, celebrating him and saying, well done, Barrister, we're so proud of you, from this business. So if you're here, Ambassador, I already have a job, I'm working somewhere, I don't have time, I'm busy, no problem. The same way Barrister Peter was able to do his job and also do our business and run it, you can also join the 90 Days Game Plan and actually succeed. For some of you, you're not even going to do the 1.5. Some of you that are going to come in with bigger packages and you're going to get VIPs to join the business. Some of you, you'll be able to buy a car by the end of the challenge. Why? Because you are doing the VIP plan. When you get started, don't worry, ask them that you want to join the VIP, we're going to teach you. So what are the other higher packages? You can pay 190K and you're going to get a cashback of 47,000. You can pay 330, you can pay 500, you can pay $1 million. You can even pay 2.1. That's our highest package. My very good friend, Mr. Ifeanyi Ozani, he had a master's degree. You know, they say education is the key to success. It's a lie. They've changed the padlock. It's no longer education. Mr. Ifeanyi had a master's degree and he was doing his PhD as when he saw this business. But guess what? He was living in an uncompleted building. Imagine you have a master's, you are doing your PhD, and you are living in an uncompleted building. That was his story. When he saw the business, he did not have the money. He went and called his family members, said, please sell our family land in Enugu. He called his parents because he didn't want them to discourage him. You know, if he told them what it is, they may discourage him. He told them, no, sell our family land in Enugu and send to me. I have seen a job I want to run with. Guess what? His family members, his mom and dad, they sold their family land in Enugu. They sent him the money. And he started with multiple accounts, 7 accounts. Started running. Guess what? Within a short period of time, he was able to make 2.7 million naira. That is why you need to run this 90 days game plan. Obviously, he was able to pay his parents back and started growing. He was able to get married. From, everybody has what's doing there. Me, my own is I wanted to make extra money, buy a car. No, his own is he wanted to get married. That was the first thing he did. And he was able to do that. They have beautiful children today. They travel around the world on vacation. That was his first car from the business when he became an MC member. He has gone on numerous vacations from somebody that was living in an uncompleted building. Oh my goodness. I don't care what your situation is right now. Some of you say, I don't care, I'm already doing very well. I'm already financially free. That is good. How many people are you helping to be financially free? Even though you say you're already a millionaire today, how many people are you helping to be millionaires? How many people? Or you're just giving them fish. Come and teach them how to fish. You join here, they join you, and they'll stop asking you for money. But for those who were like me, you say, I don't really have much now. I want to go. I want to be financially free. You can also do the same thing he did. Look at him. His life has changed. Can you see the difference? From somebody who was living in a computer building, today he's very successful. And that is it. And that was because he did the 90 days game plan, and he began to run. If you're ready, I'm going to be doing something very simple today. I'm going to be selecting my partners. For those that say, I want to run this race, I am ready to get started. I want to be like these people I'm hearing about. I want to be like Barrister Peter. I want to be like Mr. Ifeanyi. I want to be like Ambassador Lola and all the people I'm hearing from today. I don't want to remain where I am. And I want you guys to work with me so that I can be successful. The time has come. I'm going to be selecting. Like I said, I cannot work with everybody. I would love to work with everybody. But the truth is that I cannot. We have limited slots and all that available just for tonight. So I'm just going to be selecting partners. So you are also going to decide if you'll be among those that will be selected. Are we following? If you're following, go to comments and say, I am following. Fantastic. So how does it work? Those who say, I want to get started, I want to run the 90 days game plan, I want to do this so I can earn at least 1.5 million naira in the next 90 days. You can do this in the next 6 months, or you can do this in the next 1 year. But for those that say, I don't have 6 months, I want to do it in 90 days. And I want to get this money. What do you do? Number one, start immediately. Start immediately. Number two, get a quick what? Training. For the 40 people who are going to join us tonight, we're going to do a quick training for you. We're going to be teaching you what to do, coaching you on how to grow in the business. Your first training is going to be tomorrow, either physically or on Zoom or via video. But tomorrow, you're going to get that quick training. Show you how do you succeed? How do you make your money back? How do you make your first 500K? How do you make your first 1 million naira? We are going to teach you. So that's quick training. And finally, use our system to connect your friends. Don't go and start trying to convince people or talk on your own. No, 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 no. Use our system. In this 90 days game plan, we're going to add you to a WhatsApp group. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to work with you over the next 90 days to ensure that you achieve that goal. And for those who hit it, you're going to be celebrated. So use our system. Don't go and start trying to, you know why some people have failed before? Because they go and start trying to talk to people on their own. No. Follow our mentorship, use our system, and you're going to succeed. Are we following? Fantastic. So how do you know if you are ready to get started? How do you know if you are among those I'm going to be selecting today? The first 40 people to pick up their phones right now and make a payment to the account they see on the screen, these are the 40 people I'm going to be working with. I cannot work with everybody, like I said. Once we get the first 40, we're going to close it for today. The first 40 people that say the diamond launch is happening today, and I want to be part of the pioneers. I want to be among those who are going to be part of the diamond project launch. These are the 40 people we're going to work with. You say, enough is enough. I want to grow. So how would you get started? Pick up your phone right now and pay to any of the accounts you can see on the screen, depending on your location. We have the Lagos account. If you're in Lagos, you can pay to Lagos account. We have the Abuja, Ibadan, Onitsha, Kano, Port Harcourt, Warri, and Uyo. These are the different accounts that we have. Ambassador, none of the accounts are my location. I live in Bayelsa. If you live in Bayelsa, pay to the Port Harcourt account. Oh, I live in Kefi. You live in Kefi, pay to the Abuja account. I live in Ogun State. You can pay to the Lagos account. Just pay to the account that is closest to you. But ensure that you take the pioneer slot for the 90 days game plan happening today. The first 40 people to get started, these are the people we are going to be working with. So that 2025 will be a better year for you. So that you will not end the year the way last year was, okay? Please, ma, I mean, worry. There's a worry account there. There's a worry account there. Just look down the second to the last account. The second to the last account there, there's a worry account. You can pay to the worry account and we'll begin to work with you. Do we understand that? Fantastic. Admin, please set a timer for me. Admin, set a timer for me. We're going to give them 15 minutes and then we're going to call it a day, okay? Someone says, I am not one of those that are not in Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, please state where you are. I know there are people we had a mega event last week and we had people that came from Ghana, Cameroon, and I think Liberia. So I know there are people that are in different parts of the world here. If you're not in Nigeria, let us know the country you are in, and then one of our representatives will let you know where to pay from. Baba Juliana Lawaba says, please, I'm in Ghana. Okay, admin, kindly post the Ghana account details. Some says I'm in Sierra Leone. You see, this life is very funny. This life is very funny. Majority of the people listening to me here are in Nigeria. Okay? Yet people are now calling you. Okay, someone says I'm in Inewi. Okay, if you're in Inewi, you can pay to the Inewi, you can pay to the Onitsha account. If you're in Inewi, you can pay to the Onitsha account. I will begin to work with you from there. So admin, please set a timer for me so I can grow. Admin, please set a timer for me so I can go. So in the next 15 minutes, the first 40 people to get started, these are the people that we're going to be working with. Okay, fantastic. Okay, thank you, admin. I've seen your message. In the next 15 minutes, we are going to be wrapping it up. In the next 15 minutes, we're going to be wrapping it up. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what to do. So let's get started immediately. Let's get started immediately. Okay. So someone says Moses from Sierra Leone. Admin, please kindly post the Sierra Leone account details. Kindly post the Sierra Leone account details for us. Okay. Chinedu says, I want to pay, but I've extended my limits. Okay, there are different packages there. Just pay the package that you can right now. Okay. Just pay the package that is closest to you. If you cannot pay the $499 package, we have other packages. We have the VIP package of 1 million. We have 1.3, we have 2.1 and all that. But we need to be sure that you are ready to run. We need to be sure that you are ready to run. So if you want to do those higher packages, pay for what is here and then let us know. Now, once you make your payments, send a message to my number is on the screen there. 08083285549. 008385549. That is the number, your details to that number, and we're going to begin to work with you. Is that clear? Fantastic. 0083285549. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be calling, selecting the Pioneer members, and we'll begin to work with you. Admin, please, I am still waiting for the Sierra Leone account number. Mrs. Mercy, you are in charge of the international partners in our team. Can you please post the Sierra Leone account number and the Ghana account number? Let's not leave them out because they're not in our country. Okay, fantastic. Chinedu, pay what you have, and then we're going to begin to work with you. I know I can succeed in this business, but I seriously have money constraints. I understand where you're coming from. I also had that issue as well. Ruth Nimak says, I am in Jos. Okay, Ruth, if you are in Jos, it's very simple. You can pay to the Abuja account. You can pay to the Abuja account. Ruth, if you are in Jos, pay to the Abuja account. I will begin to work with you, okay? Fantastic. So what we are doing now, we're selecting the Pioneer members for the 90 days, show you how you can earn between 500,000 to 3 million for the regular, and then for the VIP between 3 million to 10 million. So if you want to be part of the VIP, just pay for the package you can see on the screen, and then let us know, look, I want to go for the VIP. I'm not interested in making 500,000. I want to make 8 million, 10 million. What do I do? We're going to put you to the VIP platform so that you can get other VIP people to join with you. Do we understand that? Fantastic. So we have just 40 slots for tonight, and we'll begin to work with you. I'm in Ikorodu, Lagos. Okay, that's fine. You can pay to the Lagos account. I think Lagos is the very first account. Okay, Yusuf says, I have made my own payment into the Lagos account. Yusuf, congratulations. Welcome to the family. Congrats. I don't know what's happening to my Zoom. Okay, so Yusuf, congratulations. Welcome to the family. We're so proud of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Let me go back and show the details. Okay, spotlight. Okay, so the account details are there. While my laptop is coming up, the account details are there. Okay, so congrats to you. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my network today. Let me just share my screen back. Give me a second, please. Another person is saying they have exceeded their limit. Why am I having limit exceeders? Why are we having so many limit exceeders in the meeting today? Okay, so if you've exceeded your limit, it's very simple. What you're going to do is you just pay the amount that you have. Even if you want to go for the higher packages, pay the amount that you have, and then we'll begin to work with you. Okay, then later you can now go to the bank, maybe tomorrow, and then you can unmute. I said you can unmute, and then you can do your transfer. Okay, fantastic. Let me see. Congrats to you, Yusuf. Welcome to the family. Admin, please kindly take note of that. Okay. I am still waiting for the Sierra Leone account details. Or someone should inform Madam Mercy. I'm still waiting for the Sierra Leone account details because the person in Sierra Leone is still disturbing for that. Okay. Please, can you give me 30 seconds summary of the business? I came in late. Ask whoever invited you for a recording. Okay, Dr. James Kebe says, I just paid 70,000. Congrats to you, Dr. James. Welcome to the family. We're so proud of you. So we have 2 slots are gone already. Mary says, I've made my payment to the Abuja RC. Please confirm my payments, ma'am. Please, once you make your payment, send a message on WhatsApp. Because through this meeting, we cannot do anything until after the meeting. So there's a WhatsApp number on the screen that you can reach out to me on that number, 008328 5549. So you can get across to us via that number, and then we'll begin to work with you from there. Do we understand? 008328 5549. Okay, awesome. Okay, Mr. Moses, don't worry, they're going to send the details to you right away. Ugo John says, I've paid to the Onitsha account. What next? Now, for those who are getting started, very simple. Just send us a message on WhatsApp. We're going to ask you for your details. Send us your proof of payment on WhatsApp. Send us your reservation code, and we're going to add you to the 90 days game plan. We'll do your training for you tomorrow, and then we'll begin to run with you, okay? So congrats to you. Let's celebrate him in the comment section. Ugo, congrats with Dr. James, Mr. Yusuf, and all those who have gotten started. Congratulations. Welcome to the family, okay? What about payment later? Will there be an opportunity for that apart from today? Let me see what I can do let's see if somebody else can come and give that offer. But let me select the first set and then we may have a second batch, okay? Ami Dienda says, what about Cameroon? Okay, please, can you post? It is up. Nigerians, you are here watching. People from you've seen Cameroonians are here. Sierra Leone, Ghana. They want to get started, and then some Nigerians are sitting down. Are you sure it will work? Are you sure it is real? That is why we don't have power, 24 hours power supply. We are so skeptical. People from different countries are coming to start, and they are the minority, and they want to pay. And then some of you in Nigeria are sitting down in that your one-bedroom apartment, and you are saying, are you sure it will work for me? Are you sure? That's the funny thing about life. You know, may the people not come outside and come and take what is supposed to be our mega event. So you're welcome to do that. Please, admin, I am waiting for those who can give me the Sierra Leone accounts, Ghana accounts, and I think Cameroon, okay? I'm waiting for that. Is 330 pack for VIP? No, 330 is not VIP. It's called the most preferred pack. The VIP is from 499 and above, okay? So Ruth, go ahead and do that. I think you said you are in Jos. Please, can one make a part payment and complete it later by month? No, not yet, but I'll see if the next batch can help us do that, okay? I've extended my limit. I only have 7K in my OP. Run around and try and raise it. When I saw the business, so I didn't have the money. I had to ask around and raise the money, okay? Fantastic. Please, how much is 69,000 in Ghana CDs? You're going to get a message. Just get back to whoever invited you. For those who are in different countries, since they haven't posted their account details for other countries, and they're going to do the conversion for you. Okay, for some of you, your goal, your hope is that 2025 is going to be better than 2024. But I'm here to tell you that hope is not a strategy. What are you doing now so that 2025 will be better than 2024? If you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result, it's called insanity. I spoke to you earlier. I said you must find a viable income source, and that's what we have shown to you today. So instead of hoping, I hope that things get better. That's what happened to me. I was hoping until they slashed my salary. And I realized that I cannot put my future in somebody else's hands. I found a way. I ran with it. I started doing what I needed to do. And that is why I was able to succeed today. And that's what all of us see succeeding, doing well, growing a choice. Enough is enough. We cannot continue like this. And that's why we're successful today. So for those who are saying, I want 2025 to be better, pick up your phone right now and get started. Depending on the location, pay to the company's account so we can begin to work with you. Those that say, I want the next 90 days to be different. I want to be successful the next 90 days. I don't want to remain where I am. Pick up your phone right now and get started and join the 90 days game plan. For those that say salary is not enough, I'm tired of waiting to the end of the month before I get paid. Pick up your phone right now and get started and begin to work with us. Do we understand? Because like I said, hope is not a strategy. There's some people that have worked for 5 years, 15 years, 20 years. They are close to retirement and they have nothing to show for it. We have members that have bought houses. They have done a lot of things for themselves because they said yes to this platform. Okay. Chinedu says, I've transferred to the Lagos account. Please confirm Chinedu Okonkwo. Congrats to you, Mr. Chinedu. Welcome to the family. Admin, please, I hope you're taking note of it. Congrats to you. Please, let's celebrate him in the comments. Congrats to you. Okay, I've paid 300. I will balance up tomorrow by 9 a.m. Okay, sir. Congratulations. Ma, you didn't respond. No, I said if you are in Jos, pay to the Abuja account. I'm sorry, Madam Ruth. If you're in Jos, I said pay to the Abuja account because it's the closest to you. Okay, it's the closest to you. So please go ahead and do that. Okay. Enyola James said I've paid to the Lagos account. Okay, congrats to you, Enyola. Welcome to the family. Admin, please let us also write that down. Congrats to you, Enyola. Someone said, how much, man? Look at the screen, the different packages, depending on the package you want. Someone will say, what's the difference between the packages? What is the difference between the 69,990, the 190, 330? What is the difference? The difference is, I'm going to give a simple illustration, okay? If I have one shop in the market, somebody has 3 shops, that's like 190K. Somebody has 7 shops, that's 330. Someone has 15 shops, that's 499. No matter how bad the economy is, the person with more shops will make more money. That's simply how it works. So the higher packages you pay for, the more money you're going to make. Okay, can I start with the 69,990 and upgrade later? Yes, you can. It's very possible. Okay, fantastic. I'm in Adamawa. Which account do I pay to, Mariam? Mariam, you can just pay to the Abuja account. That's central. Pay to the Abuja account. I will begin to work with you. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Let me see. Ruth, I've transferred to the Abuja account. What next? Ruth, send me a message on WhatsApp 0083285549, and we're going to tell you what next to do. Techno BG6M says, I have made my payment to the Onitsha account. Okay, Mr. Techno, I don't know what your name is because your what is showing here is Techno something, so I don't even know how to celebrate you. But please let us know what your name is. So congrats to you. I'll just say Mr. Techno. Sorry about that. Welcome to the family. Pay to the Onitsha account. Please, for those who are making their payments, ensure you send a message on WhatsApp to us, please. The number is on the screen 008 so that we can capture you as among the 40 people. Okay, send a message on WhatsApp and then send us a proof of payments, your reservation code, so we know you're among those who we're going to mentor, we're going to coach, we're going to work with. The difference, my life before, when I was depending on salary, when I was earning 60K, and a lot of people like me, and my life now is mentorship. Mentorship. I was mentored by the right people. And for those who are joining the 90 days game plan, you're going to be offered that mentorship as well. We're going to be working with you. Do we understand that? Fantastic. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. The Catalyst, Mr. Damian. Thank you for helping us post the account details. Okay. Chinedu says, I'll balance 200K tomorrow. Okay, no problem. Congrats to you, Chinedu. I have paid Loveline. Is it okay? Congrats to you, Loveline. Welcome to the family. We're so proud of you. Okay. Enyola, don't worry. Send us a message. We're going to confirm. Please, how much is 69,000 in Ghana? Our Ghana people want to pay. Oh, where is Mercy, Mrs. Mercy? Mrs. Mercy, please post the Ghana account details. Our Ghana, this is the 4th time a Ghanaian is asking for the account details. Please, let us do the needful, okay? I've transferred 190 to the Onitsha account. Congrats to you, Mr. Onimisi Kayode. Welcome to the family. I need the WhatsApp number. Hi, Nigerians. The WhatsApp number is on the screen. Leave the comment section. Go to the screen. The WhatsApp number is there. The WhatsApp number is there. Okay, fantastic. And the account to pay is there. Okay, thank you very much, Ambassador Didi. 1,000 for Ghana. For those in Ghana, it is 1,150 CDs. Okay, fantastic. I'm interested, but my GT Bank app was hacked. What do I do? Find someone to do the transfer for you, and we're going to work with you. Okay, I'm a student. What do I do? Okay, we're going to give another opportunity for people like that. For some people that are registering, how do you know the people that invited them? Through their reservation code. Don't worry, we have all that stated. iPhone says, I have paid to Lagos account. Again, we don't know your name. Oh, we have 10 slots are gone already. So we only have 30 slots. Admin, please take note. We only have 30 slots available. 10 slots are gone already. So iPhone, what is your name? Anyway, send your message on WhatsApp 008328559 with your proof of payment, your receipt, and then your full name and your reservation code. So congrats. Welcome to the family. For me to upgrade, how do I do it? You just pay the balance. Oluwafumike, if you want to upgrade your account, just pay. You can pay for something now and then you can pay the balance later. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I'm going to be doing something for those that say, I really want to get started now. I really want to get started now, but I don't have the complete money. I want to start. I don't know what to do. I'm a housewife. I don't have that 69,990 to pay. Talk less of 190 or 330, but something tells me I can succeed. Something tells me if I start, I'll grow. Something tells me I can do well, but I don't know what to do. I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to be handing over to somebody who can answer your questions and solve that problem for you. For someone that says, I'm very much interested. I know I can succeed here. But currently, I don't even have the leaders. This one has mentored a lot of people. She's an Amazon ambassador for excellence. She has monthly millionaires in her team. She has people, in fact, most of the foreigners in our team here are actually under her. She has mentored a lot of them, and she has bought houses from this business. And she's going to be showing you exactly what she was able to do and how you can do it. So if you're ready to learn, and you say, I want to get started and I want to know how I can do it, even though I don't have so much money now, what do I do? I want you to go to the comments as I make welcome Ambassador Didi Nwala. Ambassador Didi Nwala, please take over from here and tell them exactly what they need to do for those that say, I want to start, but currently I do not have that finances. What do I need to do? Ambassador Didi Nwala, take it up from here, the next part, so that we can help as many people as possible. Thank you so much. Ma, go ahead, please. Okay, Ambassador Didi, are you here? Okay, please let us wait for her. Because a lot of people have been saying, oh, I want to join, I don't have the money, oh, I want to join, I don't have the finances. What do I do? How do I get started? I'm going to show you exactly how to get started, what you need to do, and how she was able to do it. Okay? So just get ready. She's going to be coming on stage. Ambassador Didi, go ahead, please.
Yeah. All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. All right. Good evening, everybody. First of all, I want to say thank you, Ambassador, for this wonderful opportunity to be co-hosting this meeting with you. I don't take it for granted. Good evening, everybody. Part of the reason I'm excited about, this part of the session is that when I saw this opportunity, honestly, I was so excited. I had so much excitement, but the money was a challenge. How many of you here would say, I love the business, I love everything I've heard, but the money is a challenge for me. I wish there was a way I could pay, something slightly lower so I can start the business. How many of us are like that here? You wish there was a way you could start, you love everything you've seen, you're excited about it. You really, really, really do want to start the business, but the challenge now is, oh my God, where do I, get the money from? I wish it was cheaper. In fact, I was hearing some people say things like, I exceeded my limit and everything. And I'm also happy and grateful that Ambassador came out to say, okay, something can be done. And thank God she also gave me the mandate. She's the one that mentored me to be where I am today. And I do not take this for granted. So for those of you who are listening to me and you're saying, I really want to be part of this, guess what? I have good news. If you're excited about the good news, go to the chat session and say, good news. Sorry, Ambassador, please, can you make my other line co-host, please? Ambassador, please, can you make my other line co-host? I just logged in with my laptop. Can you make it co-host, please?
Done.
Okay, awesome. So for those of you who are saying, I can see good news, good news, good news, you're excited about it. Fantastic. I have good news for you today. When I saw this opportunity, honestly, I did not have the money. I didn't have the money. That's the honest truth. In fact, Ambassador lent me some part of the money. I had to pay her back, much later. And guess where I am today? Let me just share a little bit of myself with you so you understand why I came up and pleaded with Ambassador and said, no, please, we need to do something for those people who are saying, I really, really want to be part of this. I had to beg her. That was why she kept on saying, let me see if I can allow somebody else to handle this and everything. And I'm glad that she allowed me. You can see how I'm panting. I literally was not even supposed to be part of this, but when I kept on hearing everybody saying, please, I want to be part of this, but the money, I want to be part of this. I had to just beg her, please, Ambassador, I need to hop on. Let's give some people who really, really want to be part of this the opportunity, to make some, let's do something about it for them. And I'm excited that, she said yes to this. My name is Ambassador Didi Awachi. In case you're wondering, who is this person, speaking to us? Who is she? Where is she connecting from? What gives her the right to speak to us? I'm a big beneficiary of this project. Hope everybody can see my slide. I'm a big beneficiary of this project. And to be honest with you, this has done amazing things for me. When I saw this opportunity, I was a core member. My salary was 20,000 naira monthly. After service year, they retained us. They promised us, don't worry, we're going to increase this 20,000 naira to something better. And that was how after 1 year, I was still being paid the same amount of money, 20,000 naira. You see me sometimes eating from hand to mouth. They'll promise us, don't worry, 1 more month. And that was how, after 1 year, we're still receiving the same 20,000 naira. Some people listening to me right now, you can relate. You've worked at that job for 10 years. You've been promoted only once, or maybe never even been promoted. Your salary has been increased maybe by just 20,000 naira. And I just knew something had to change. And thank God, while I was serving, I had encountered this project. So I was just, taking it little by little. There's something that Isaac Newton said that I love so much. I love this quote so much. He says an object will remain at rest unless acted upon by an external force. Until something acted upon me, I was the same. I was the same. You know, the sad thing is when you're living life a certain way, you don't even know life could be better. There are so many of you listening to me right now. You know life, you just know somehow life could be better. You know it can be better. You're in your comfort zone. I don't even know why people call that zone a comfort zone. How is it even comfortable? You can't buy the things you want to buy. You can't eat when you want to eat. You can't eat the thing you want to eat. You can't travel when you want. Is that comfort zone? Absolutely not. I just got to a point where I said, you know what, enough is enough. And thank God I met amazing people that were ready to hold me by the hands. And in 1 year, or, you know, in less than a year, things were already happening to me and happening for me. I bought my first car, moved on to my first office. About a year after, I moved on to the next one. And it's just been amazing from there. I became financially stable, started traveling, went to Kenya, Nairobi. Oh my goodness, these amazing ladies who was beautiful. While doing what I was doing, I wasn't even expecting it. I was called up on stage as the top 22 highest earner in Nigeria. Started moving from there, mentoring other people. I bought my second car from the project, moved on from, you know, to my current office where I'm speaking to you from. And I know so many of you listening to me right now, you're wishing, you're saying, how did this lady do it? I want to replicate this result. I want to even do better. How many of you are listening to me right now and you're saying, I want this result or better? How many of you? You're listening to me right now. Forget what you think you knew before this meeting. I used to be like you as well, thinking, you sure all this. But look at me today. Just because I agreed to mentorship, and then amazing people, you know, including the top leader that spoke to you today, held me by the hands, and I am who I am today, and still achieving more. I bought properties here in Abuja. If anybody had told me that before my 30s I would own properties, I would not even believe it. I won't believe it. Today I've mentored so many people who have bought their cars and doing so well as well. This is Mrs. Mercy. Mrs. Mercy bought this car when she was 9 months pregnant. For the woman who's listening to me and thinking, oh, you know, as a woman with kids, it's not easy to achieve your dreams. That's a lie. That's a big fat lie. Here in Diamond Project, we make things happen. And I'm so happy with the launch of this 90 days game plan. For those of you who are saying, oh, I need to pay rent. My rent is going to be due in the next 3 months, in the next 4 months. Come, let's work with you to achieve that feat, to solve that problem. Because the honest truth is, the things you are complaining about are not a problem for other people. Are not a problem. All of us are children of God. Why is it that some people have some of these challenges and some people don't have these challenges? Oh, I have a bill. I have a debt. I'm in a deep debt. I need to pay 2 million naira, 3 million naira, 4 million naira. We have this 90 days game plan. We'll be engaging in it with you. I engaged in one at the beginning of my business. And guess what? When my business got me to the point where I bought my first car, I was like, okay, wow, this business is serious. And that was when I knew that I had to take things seriously. Look at where I am today. This is one of my properties here in Abuja. It's just been amazing. I wanted to play the video, but unfortunately, I don't know why I'm unable to play it, because maybe because I haven't switched off my laptop in a long time. It's just been amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Went for, you know, to Dubai for my 30th birthday. For those of you who are still listening to me and saying, please, show me what's the good news. Now, what can I do? I really want to be part of this. And while you're doing things, guess what? You're still being recognized and celebrated in the Philippines twice as a monthly millionaire circle member, celebrated as a Tukuma Club member. As you're achieving things, you're being celebrated and you're being rewarded. Oh my goodness. Someone say good news. Say good news. Let me see what I can do for you. I said I had to beg Ambassador. First of all, go to the chat session and say, thank you, Ambassador Runke. Please go to the chat session and say, go and say it now. Because normally we do not do this, honestly. Normally, once we select the number of people we're selecting, we just end the meeting. Once we select the number of people we're selecting, we just end the meeting. Go to the chat session and say good news. Say good news. Fantastic. I'm going to be sharing the good news now with you. And guess what? The reason I'm not projecting it yet is because it is going to be fastest fingers. I'm going to be throwing this slot open just for 10 people who are saying, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am tired of complaining. I'm tired of blaming the government, blaming the weather, blaming every other person. No, I'm tired. How many of you, listening to me right now, you are saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of whining. You need to understand that the moment you turn 30, you can no longer blame other people for your challenges. You need to understand this. The moment you turn 30, you become, you're the one that people will be pointing at. Do you understand that? Things have changed. Things are changing rapidly. The ways of making money has changed. What are you doing about it? So the 10 people I'm going to be giving this opportunity are the people who are saying, I cannot miss this thing for anything. I can't continue to live like this. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. The first 10 people, are we ready? If you're ready, go to the chat session and say, I am ready. If you're ready, go to the chat section and say, I am ready. If you're ready, once I throw this up in 5 minutes, we'll be shutting down the meeting because I know how I have to beg her, please, let's do this. And she said, no, we don't allow people to do this. In fact, this is supposed to be a coppers package just for coppers, but we don't have coppers in the meeting. But I had to beg her, please, can we have this for everyone? And she said, yes. For those of you who are listening to this meeting and you're saying, please, can I pay some part of it? Oh my goodness, the good news is this. The first 10 people, this is fastest fingers. The first 10 people to pay 49,990. So we're slashing out 20,000, a whopping 20,000 naira for you, to make your payment and you still be part of the pioneer slot. Okay. The first 10 people who make their payment into the company's account, the company's account is showcased on your screen right now. Can you let me know if you can see the screen? I think everybody can see the screen. Someone said, I'm tired of the mockery from my family. Trust me, I understand. The funny thing is your family that will still be telling you, why are you doing this type of thing? Why are you doing this type of thing? And it's still them that will laugh at you when you're not achieving anything. You'll see the ones that will tell you what your mates, you're not like, my dear, get something doing. Let's solve this problem. For those of you who say, I'm tired of complaining, the first 10 people that go to the chat session, that go make their payments, and once you make your payment into the company's account, forward your proof of payment to the number 080-8328-5549. Make your payment immediately. The first 10 people, once you make your payment, come to the chat session and say, I have made my payment. Once you make your payment, go to the chat session and say, I have made my payment. Once you make your payment, remember to forward your proof of payment. Don't just say, I've made my payment. Don't just say I've made my payment here. Make sure you forward your proof of payment to the number 080-8328-5549. Let's do that immediately. Blessing, if you continue to type, I'm ready like this and disturbing the chat, we may have to remove you. So please, let's maintain a little bit of decorum. One, I'm ready is very okay and I can see it. Thank you so much so that we can see the messages coming from other people. Blessing Carlos said, I've made my payment. That's one slot taken. We have 9 more slots remaining. Congratulations. It is not enough to say I have made my payment. Remember to forward the proof of payment to the number 080-8328-5549. I'm so excited. Baba said, those of us from Ghana missing this opportunity. Ghana, please, you're not missing the opportunity. What you can do is chat up the person who connected it to this meeting and let them know that, please, they are calling the pioneer slot. Give me the Momo account number to make my payments immediately. And they'll send it to you as soon as you make your payment. Forward the proof of payment to the number. The number is on WhatsApp, but I think you need to save it because you're in Ghana. You need to save it with +23480-8328-5549. And when you're sending your payment, send your reservation code. For those of you that don't have your reservation, that don't know your reservation code, just ask the person who connected you to this meeting for your reservation code. How many of you are still excited about this? We have 9 more slots remaining. Once we get the remaining, the remaining 9 will be ending the meeting. I just want to say something quickly, right? And I think Ambassador has already mentioned that, but let me reiterate this again. For those of you listening to me right now, and you're saying, oh, money is the challenge. The problem is the money. The honest truth is, in the next 3 months, in the next one year, the same things you're complaining about now, still the same things you'll be complaining about in future. Somebody here will say, God forbid. Just like Ambassador said, hope is not a business strategy. By just praying it away, it will not be solved like that. You need to do something about it. God said he's going to bless the works of our hands, not the sleep of our bed. Not our mere wishes. The works of your hands, not your wishes, not your daydreaming. Do you understand? The things you are complaining about right now, in the next 3 months, they will still meet you in front, is waiting for you in front. But what will make it disappear is the activities you're doing right now, the things you're doing to make it disappear. Then suddenly, the things that used to be an issue for you are no longer issues for you. For those of you listening to me right now, you're saying, I want to go and consult my auntie, my uncle. I want to go and consult the oracle. Even the oracles are tired of you because he's always disturb, knocking at the doors of the God that you're saying, God, let me go and consult. God wants you to succeed. You've been knocking at his door, knock. Finally, the opportunity is here. You want to go back and continue knocking. How about you too? So that you can listen to other people. Get started immediately. Let's start working with you. Chineke said, I've made my payment to Abuja. Wow, Chineke, congratulations. So we have 9 more slots remaining. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Get started immediately. So many of you in the next 90 days, you will not recognize yourself. There's a time I could not stand in front of 2, 3, 4, 5 people to speak. Today I speak in front of thousands. And it's just been amazing. It's just been an amazing journey for me. And then seeing people, mentoring people, I've been mentored to become the woman that I am today. And now I've been given the mantle to mentor other people who are, becoming the best version of themselves. And I'm happy that Ambassador Ronke has said every single person paying on this meeting that we're not just going to be mentoring them, she's going to pick them up personally. I said she's the one that mentored me. She's the one that mentored the lady that introduced her in the meeting, Ambassador Lola. So if this makes sense to you, get started immediately. We have 8 more slots remaining. Once we get it all done, we'll be ending the meeting. Make your payment immediately. Make your payment immediately. Someone said, to be sincere, I love to join, but the problem is I think I've answered that already. If you have to make calls to friends, go call those your friends. Payment made to Abuja account. Congratulations to you, Mimi. I'm so proud of you, pharmacist Mimi. We're so proud of you. Congratulations to you. Well done, well done, well done. If this makes sense to you, ladies and gentlemen, get started immediately. Get started immediately. Thing before. Are you sure? Are you sure? You are here. You will still hear about it again in the next 2 years. You will still hear about it in the next 3 years. Oh, yeah, start already. Thank God it's not requiring your liver and your kidney. It's just 49,990. And you start your business, a journey that has the capacity to change your life and the life of the people around you. Get started immediately. We have 7 more slots remaining. Oh my goodness. Once we exhaust this, that will be the end. If this makes sense to you, please, let's take you on our wings. Let's take you on our shoulders, right? Let's take you on our shoulders. So you never have to continue to scratch your leg on your feet on the floor, complaining, blaming Tinubu. Tinubu is still in this Tinubu economy that people are cashing out and making money. Are you aware that there's some people that are saying this economy is their best? This economy, while you and your family, you are there going to church, praying against this economy. Heavenly Father, may this economy may this type of economy, may we never see it again. Heavenly Father, this economy. Somebody else is in church saying, God, this economy is the best thing that's happened to me. May it continue to stand, for me and my family. Who will God answer? Because to one, the other person is cashing out. The other one, they are eating from hand to mouth. But do you know what? It is the people who prepared themselves that are now lounging in this economy. If this makes sense to you, let's get you started already. Let's get you started immediately. Once you get started, of course, if you're getting products worth more than what you're even starting with, you start with 49,990, you get products worth over 60,000, you use it on yourself while working with us within the next 90 days to create the future, to create the result that you want. To create the result that you want. I remember when I saw this opportunity. When the presenter was presenting, I said, look at these people. Look at these people. I was already fuming. I was angry. The person that invited me is Ambassador Ronke Koshemani, the lady that's, that handed over to me. I was like, why did I make it here? Because she was telling me there's this business, it will show you how to blah, 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 blah. And me, as a core member then, once I just hear money this, money that, forget it, I'm in already. Once I hear there's a business that's my life then doing NYC, because my goal was I don't want to finish NYC and be leaving Abuja. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to leave Abuja. I wanted to have something solid in Abuja. So once I just hear some coppers talking, oh, there's this opportunity, I move. So when she told me there's this thing to help you make money, I just said, I'm in. And when I went and the presenter was talking, I started showing all this connect. I was like, oh my God, they don't catch me. They don't catch me. Finally, they don't catch me. I could not wait to stand up and leave in the meeting. Could not stand out. Could not wait to stand up. Let me tell you guys the part I got to and I was hooked. And I said, wait, if this is really it, then I did not think, because some people were standing up to leave. They did not see what I saw in that meeting. Someone said I've upgraded to 2nd level. Congratulations to you, Bubemi. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I guess you mean you've made your payment. Please remember to send your proof of payment to 080-8328-5549. I was very young, but guess what? The business made sense to me in a way that I had never understood in my life. I was 23 years, going to 23 when I saw this opportunity. I was like, what? I saw leverage. They say the day you understand leverage, right? You can't sleep well that night. You would literally walk through a brick wall to get it. Some of you who are still listening to us in this meeting are saying, are you sure? Are you sure? You don't understand. Yes, Ogundi pay. Yes, you can. You don't understand. You do not understand leverage. Some of you that are saying, I said the day I understood it in the meeting, I didn't have the money. I started calling. My sister lent me some part of the money. The lady that, Ambassador Ronke lent me some part of the money. I called one of my other friends. I had to do 2 accounts when I started. I had to start with 2. Then you could start with 2. Not now that, if you want to start, it's 13715. I started with 2 accounts there. I even told one of them, I'll pay you next week. When it was time to pay that person, I had to borrow another from another person so I can pay the one that was already on my neck. Or I pay, because I saw something. For those of you that don't understand, do you know what it feels like? That you connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, or 2 or 3, depending on the number. And these people move ahead of you and they are connecting their own friends. You don't know the people that they are connecting. You don't even know how far they can go. And as these people are connecting, going to different states, connecting their people and all that, you on your own, you're in one location and you are making money from every activity that they do for life. I remember that day the presenter was talking. I said, sir, please, I need to be sure. Now, what you're saying is what I'm hearing. The man said, please, this is not the time for questions. I said, please, I need to be sure. He said, okay, what's the question? I said, because the man was saying, if you connect this person and this person connects people, you make money. I wanted to be sure because, some people can say something, but they don't know what they're saying. Moses, Sam, please ask the person who connected you to this meeting for the Momo account number for Sierra Leone. I threw up my hand. I asked the man, does it mean that if I connect my Reverend Father, I'm a Catholic, so I have to use that as my example. Does it mean that if I connect my Reverend Father, you guys know how these clergymen and all that, they have this very deep influence on their congregation. That's the man. Does it mean that if I connect this person, right, that's the Reverend Father, and he goes ahead to connect, let's say, 1,000 of our church members, will I make money from those 1,000 people? The presenter said yes. I said, side, like, that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking, will I make money from the Reverend Father? No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, will I make money from the 1,000 people he connected that I don't even know from Adam? The presenter said yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for me. That was it for me. And the reason that was exciting for me, those of you that have made your payments, remember to forward. We have about 6 months plus remaining. And why it was exciting for me was because I was very introverted. How many of you listening to me in this meeting, you're saying, oh, I love this thing this lady is saying, oh, I love this thing, but I don't really like talking to people. If you're like that, go to the chat session and say, I am. If you are like that, just go to the chat session. Let me solve the problem for you so you don't miss out on this opportunity. So you don't miss out on the number one thing that has a capacity to change the life of you and your family. My sister is currently right now in the UK living her best life. Her masters, guess what? Masters that there was nobody in the house that could support. I was able to support her to go, and we're talking about millions of naira to support her to travel out. Today, my younger siblings are not giving up on their dreams like I gave up on some of my dreams because of money, because of this opportunity. How many of you listening to me, you're saying, me too, I'm an introvert, I'm a shy person, and that's why this is scary for me. Do we have anybody like that here? You're listening to me right now and you're saying, I love this thing. No, I have the money to pay. The 50K to pay is not a problem. The 69,990 to pay is not a problem. But my problem is, what if I cannot connect anybody? What if my shyness will come and not want to be in this business? Do we have anybody like that here? So Lawrence is like, you're like that. You're crying. Do we have anybody like that in this meeting? Do we have anybody like that in this meeting? You're listening to me right now and you're saying, how can I do this as a shy person? How can I do this as an introverted person? Everything else made sense to me, but the fact that I need to connect, do we have anybody like that here? Anybody like that here in the meeting? I need our responses. Anybody like that in this meeting? Do we have anybody like that? I'm introverted by nature. Oh my God, it's like this thing is about to haunt me. Good, let me solve your problem for you. Don't worry. Let me solve the problem for you. Because honestly, that's me. It's not even that used to be me. I'm a shy person by nature. It's just that now is a lot better. I've been here for almost a decade. And guess what? It's not as difficult as it used to be. What made sense to me was the fact that, first of all, every introverted person knows an extrovert. Some of you here listening to me, you're the kind of person you walk into meetings, you like to stay at the back, you don't want them to notice you, so that when you're done, you quietly move out. That is me, me, as in we are in this kingdom together. If there's a kingdom for introverts, I may not be the king of that kingdom because I'm a woman, but I most definitely will be the queen of that kingdom because of how bad mine can get, used to be at, those days. Someone said extraordinary introvert. That's the first time I'm here. That's the first. Anyway, so guess what? What dawned on me was I have friends that are like the life of the party. You know those friends that when they come into spaces, if they don't notice them, you must notice them. Or otherwise, they will, even if they leave that place, they will not be happy with themselves. If they don't make friends and everybody's noticing them, hailing them, hey, my guy, hey, connect those people here as they're making money for themselves. You're still making money from their activities. Every introvert knows an extrovert. Bring those life of the party who connect to people naturally. That's their natural talent. That's something they love doing. For example, I'm a talker. In fact, the reason I worked at the radio station was because I love talking. As much as I don't like, making friends, new friends and everything, the moment you draw me in and I become your friend or you become my friend, you will notice I can talk for Africa. I can talk. I love talking. I love impacting. I love changing lives. I love cheering people on. I love saying things that make people feel better. That's me. That's even why when I was at the radio, the programs I handled, apart from news and all that, were things that would elevate people. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Today, I own properties here. I own cars here. Because when I started, I didn't let that fact that being a shy person, I started thinking, who are my friends that can run this? Who are my friends that are extroverted, that naturally connect to people, and it's not a problem for them? And I connected some of them, and guess what? As they were building their business, I was still making money from their activities. That was it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have about 4 more slots. 4 more slots. Once you make your payment, forward the proof of payment to the number 08083285549. Okay. Michael said, how can I get a Hausa speaker to speak to some Hausa people for me? Michael, trust me, that is not a problem for you at all. There's one video I posted on my Instagram page, and what I posted, what I commented on that post was, my business is about, I think 30%. I have over 50,000 people connected in my business here, and about 30% of that number is from the north. In fact, the people who are in our business in the north are too many, so you don't have a problem at all. You don't have a problem at all. We have so many northerners here. We're in different states in Nigeria, so who will speak outside for you is not a problem. We have too many of them that will speak outside. It's you that will now say, okay, I want this one, I want that one. You now do tumbon to know who to pick. Okay, please, how much is for 9,990 in Ghana cedis? Just ask the person that connected you, they'll let you know, okay? Because off my head, I won't be able to calculate it, okay? Give me a few minutes to pay. I'm sourcing for the phone now. Ogundepe, make sure you grab it immediately, okay? All right, we have 4 more slots, but that's if it's still remaining, that's if it's still remaining. That is if it is still remaining. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, as I begin to wrap this whole thing up, we have about 4 more slots remaining. I just want to say this. Every end of the year, let's even talk about late last year. Churches are filled to capacity. I don't know if Muslims do crossover nights and all those things, but I know as Christians, this is something we do in all the denominations. Catholic Church, I'm a Catholic, we did our own crossover night. Even though I didn't spend my crossover night in Catholic Church, I spent it in, I think it's the Logic Church or so in Lagos. That's what they call the church, the Logic. I went to my elder sister, to the Logic Church. And guess what? Churches were filled to capacity. Oh my God. The man was even saying, we don't used to have this number. We don't used to have this number. It's until crossover. Hope we'll be seeing all of you in the next Sunday, blah, 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 blah. People were charged. Someone said, I'm paying. Can't see the account detail for Lagos. The account detail for Lagos is there. It's clear. Please, it's there. I'm even moving my cursor around it. The man was even saying, can you see it now? We're going to pay. Please respond. Hope you can see it now. Hope you can see it now. Okay, let me see if I can project a little bit. Let me see if I can project it a little bit more. Okay. Hope I can move this one. Okay, I don't know what's happening now, but it's like it's hanging. Can you see it, Ogundipe? Hope you can see it. Can anybody still hear me? I think my laptop is I need to switch off this laptop. I've not switched it off in a while. But while you're making your payment, I think you can still see it before it's going to restart the PowerPoint now. Okay. So I was just saying, I hope we're going to still have this number every end of the year. Churches are filled to capacity. People are charged up, praying into their next year. My year of undeniable days, my year of open doors, my year of that. 2025 will not be the same. I've forgotten what NSPPD has for this year. I've forgotten what they call what their new chant or whatever it is for this year. Different churches come up with different things. Catholic Church, we too, we have our own different. Oh, this is the year of this one, the year of that, the year of this. Talk. And I tell people, it's all talk until the work comes in. Give God something. Let him have something to bless. Let him have something to bless. Do you understand? This year, oh God, please open doors of heaven for me. It's raining opportunities, but are your eyes open to see them? There's some of you keep praying for opportunity, even if the opportunity slaps you and shoots you in the face and kicks you, kick you, the opportunities have been kicking you in the stomach, in the chest, everywhere. That's why some of you used to fall sick sometimes. My chest is opportunity. Saying, look at me, idiot. What is wrong with you? And you are still not seeing it. If this makes sense to you, ladies and gentlemen, please get started immediately. Get started immediately. Stop second guessing yourself. If this makes sense to you, please get started immediately. Let's get you started immediately, okay? Is account details I can't see, please? The account detail, it was showing. Okay, give me a second. Let me try and project it again. Let me open up the... Please give me a second. Let me project it, okay? So make your payments immediately. In the next 3 minutes, I'll be out of your faces. In the next 3 minutes, I'll be out of your faces. We have 3 more slots remaining. I've just been informed that we just got 1 more payment now. We have 3 more slots remaining. Congratulations to those of you making your payments. We are so proud of you, honestly. We're so proud of you, okay? Ogundipe, please give me a second. Let me project it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. The editing I did here has cleared it off. Just give me 1 second. I need to put back the phone number to forward your proof of payment to, and then project this as well. So please get started immediately. Let's get started immediately. And like I said earlier, thank God that to start the business is not your liver and kidney that is being asked for. Just $49.90. And then you start your journey with us. We'll start mentoring you so that one day the things you're currently complaining about, or maybe even some of you here are saying, oh, money is not a problem for me. I'm quite comfortable and all that. Then guess what? Please do this at least for the people who are around you. You are as rich as the people that are around you. You need to understand. That is why some people, they become rich, they start empowering the people around them. Because like I said earlier, you are as rich as the people around you. That's why some rich people today, something happens to their money and they go back broke because the people around them were poor. So if anything happens to you, go back to the level you left those people. So what do? The people around you, lift them up, so that when you are low, they will leave it to be your own turn. They'll help you as well. They'll say, no, now, Uncle Simon, no, now, Uncle Simon, no, Uncle Simon, hold this, Nibo, they'll say, they go to this 2 million. And that one say, Uncle Simon, they go to this 10 million. Before you know it, you're back up again. So you're as rich as people around you. So if this makes sense to you and you're saying, well, I'm okay already, use this to empower people around you. But you need to start up, okay? Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have 2 more slots remaining. Let me confirm if this payment has dropped now. Ogunipe, can you see it now? Henrietta, who told you to pay 20,000? Except you're paying it in batches of 2020. Please, So the account number to pay to, Ogundipe, the account number to pay to is 07. That's it. Where are you, Ogundipe? If you're in Lagos, you pay to 07029 2956 119. And once you make your payment, for the proof of payment to the number 08083285549. And then you can forward your proof of, after you forward it, you can send your reservation code as well. Ladies and gentlemen, once Ogundipe confirms that he has made his payment, we'll have 1 more slot remaining. Who is going to be taking the final slot? Some of you are in this meeting just watching things happen. You were just here as a, what's the word now? You are here as a cheerleader is not even it because you're not even cheering. You're here as a, what they call people that just come to look at things, a spectator. And is that how you want? Some people are just spectators in life. I hope you're aware that there are different types of people. There are people that are here making things happen. And there are people that are here in this world to watch people make things happen. No, you didn't hear that. Let me repeat it again. Say there are 2 types of people in the world. Oh, congratulations to you, Ogundipe. The final slot is up for grabs. Who is going to grab the final slot? Congratulations to you, Ogundipe. Remember to forward the proof of payment to the number on the screen, 08083285549. Like I said, there are 2 types of people in the world. We have over 100 people in the meeting, and some people here have still not made their payments. We have the people who are here to make things happen. Some say, oh, they're selected. I don't believe that you have to be selected to be to be among those who are making things happen. I believe you have to select yourself. You have to bring out yourself and say, God, use me where it happen. Do you understand? I believe you have to be the one to say, see me here, I'm here, use me, I'm ready. Where is it happening? Do you understand? And then the second type of people are people that are like, I don't know, now they'll fight for us, they'll do this one. And those ones are the first to die in war. always the first to die because they cannot defend themselves, their family, nothing. They are very open to anything that can happen. They are just watching things happening. There are people that make things happen, and there are people that watch people make things happen. Which one are you? Category A or category B? That's on you. Congratulations, Bola Abodoirin. You've taken the final slot for tonight. We're so proud of you. Please forward your proof of payment to the number 08083285549. Let me say it again, 08083285549. Okay, congratulations to every single one of you who have made your payment. Remember to forward your payments accordingly. We are so proud of you. Please do not be among those who are just watching things as they're happening, or watching people make things happen. Because if you continue to watch one day, like there's one video I was watching earlier today, was saying that the things that will haunt us the most when we're in our dying bed, right? That's when we're old, by God's grace, when we're old, retiring, to the grave and all that. What will haunt us the most is our dream looking at us and saying, wait, so I'll die with you. Hey, just like that. You don't even explore me. Do you know what we could have done in the world? I'll die with you. The passions, your ambition, the things you're excited about, but you allow them, shrink with you till death. These are the things that are going to hurt you the most. Ladies and gentlemen, as I sign out from this meeting, I know some of you are still listening and you're saying, I really do want to be part of this. I really want to be part of this. You may not be getting the Pioneer Slope, but at least you can get a chance at this mentorship we're having tomorrow, right? What I can do for you is this. What I can do for you is this. For those of you who are still in the meeting and are saying, I really want to be part of this, but I wish I had the opportunity to make my payment by tomorrow, you're not getting the Pioneer Slope. Those getting the Pioneer Slot are people who are going to get the support, get all the things we mentioned for the Pioneer Slot and all that, access to the breakthrough and technology bundle and all those, just getting so much, one-on-one access to the G8 leaders and all that. There's so many things. I had access to them. That's why growing was so fast for me. You also have an exclusive touch when it comes to mentorship for you to drive the 90 days game plan. Now, when I'm sunset, call the number is 08083285549. 808083285549. Okay, so once you make your payment, remember to forward it there. Okay, now what I can do is, those of you who say I really want to be part of this, there's a mentorship we're having tomorrow, at least so that you don't miss out on that mentorship coming up tomorrow, right? What you can do is, do we have anybody like that here who says, I wish I could make my payment tomorrow, I need to jump into the bank tomorrow? Do we have anybody like that here? Do you have anybody like that here who is saying, I wish I could make my payment tomorrow? Anybody like that here? I wish I could make my payment tomorrow. I wish this chance was extended till tomorrow. Do you have anybody like that here? Let me see what I can do. You're not getting the Pioneer slots. You can't get the Pioneer slot. Do you understand here? I'm glad to be part of this amazing vision and opportunity. Congratulations to you, Boji Chris. I guess you've made your payments already. Do you have anybody like that here? What you can do is chat up the number 08083285549 and let the person know, please, I'm going to make my payment tomorrow. I really want to be part of this. I'm going to make your payment, my payment tomorrow, and then send a reservation code. But you have between now and 12 noon, because the session will most likely be happening by 12. Ladies and gentlemen, Chinda said, I wish to make my payment tomorrow. Remember what I said for your proof of, and chat up the number 08083235549. Chat up that number immediately and say, I want to make my payment tomorrow, and this is my reservation code. Do you have any other person? Let me see if I can do this for just, let me see if I can get up to 10 people. I'll just do this for 10 people, okay? I'll beg Ambassador Ronke, if you guys can sneak into the training tomorrow, you may not have access to everything we talked about for the Pioneer Slope, but at least that instant charge you're going to be getting for being part of the, the meeting. A guy said, I made my payment. I hope you forwarded your proof of payment, and I hope it's within the first 10 people, please. For the proof of payment, okay? Angaye, congratulations, we're proud of you. Okay, Crazy said, awesome. So please remember to chat up the number. We have 3. I need just 7 more people. Do we have any other person who says, I really want to make my payment, but I wish I could be giving till tomorrow? Do you have anybody like that? Anybody like that? Do we have anybody like that? I'll make my payments. Okay, so we have 4 months. We have 6 months slots. 4 people have said I'm making my payment tomorrow. But please don't just say I'm making my payment tomorrow. You must forward your proof. You must chat up the number 08083285549. You have to chat up that number so that they can add your name to the list. Okay, so that they can add your name to the list, so that the person with the number, the leader handling the people, will add your name to the list. Okay, so do we have please respond to me. Do we have more people? Do we have more people who want to make their payment tomorrow? I have about 6 more slots for that. Is it 6 now or 5? I think I've lost count. Let me check. Anyway, so just chat up the number. The number is there already, okay? But once we get to 10, I'm sure she will let the subsequent people let them know that no, you can't, you can't anymore, okay? All right, so well done, everybody. Get back to whoever connected you and let's begin to work with you. The next 90 days is going to be phenomenal. For those of you that made your payments, get ready. It's going to be amazing. All right, I'll be signing out now, even if you didn't make your payment, but just the fact that 3 of us who handled the meeting today were able to move you from where you are right now to a higher way of thinking, to thinking better. The fact that we're able to move you to that point, I'm grateful to God that we're able to do that for you. Even if you didn't make your payment today, the fact that we got you out of that zone where you think you're in your comfort zone, meanwhile, you're not in any zone, you're in your struggling zone, think you're calling it comfort zone. The fact that there was that mind shift for you, I think we did a good job today. All right. Okay, so have a fantastic night, everybody. God bless you. Bye.